guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I want to do some fall recipes, and I will be working on a couple different ones right now with my daughter, and I'm going to show you the recipes I'm going to be working on. So the first one that we're going to be making is apple cinnamon bread, and the next one is pumpkin cream cheese swirl muffins. These are all brand new recipes for us, so I'll let you know. I'll take you through the steps and I'll let you know what we think about them. We will also be making slow cooker apple crisp. So the first step is to mix the half a cup of brown sugar with a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon and set it aside.
It's like clear. Completely melted. Trying to roll both of them to take his custom. That's clear.
So add it in.
Did you know about the battery loss?
Spatula. So we're adding butter. So it's half a cup of butter, and then we're adding 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and we're gonna cream it together. Oh, maybe lift it up a little bit. There. We are now adding 2 eggs. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Yes. And we're gonna mix it until combined on medium speed. Now we're going to add 1.5 cups of flour slowly. And we're also going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1.5 teaspoons. Baking powder. Are you at the line? Is this right? Huh? Yeah. Should I put it in? Yeah. And then we're adding 1/2 cup of milk. So we had greased the pan.
Hey, you back on the job?
Right here, and we're gonna add half the batter in now. And now we're gonna add apples in it, and we're gonna push them in. So it was actually supposed to be only half the apples, so we took some out, and now we're sprinkling with half the mixture, cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. So we're now moving on to pumpkin muffins, cream cheese muffins, and we are making the pumpkin spice. And this is the recipe. I just got it on Pinterest. So in here we're adding 15 ounces of pumpkin puree, which will be about 3/4 of this can.
All I got's a riddle.
Maybe I can answer it.
First, I want to know what Nancy is working on.
Routine is my gathering.
Cup of sugar.
Good. So what's Nancy working on again? Good. You can tell me.
To do half a cup of vegetable oil, but I'm just putting a half a cup of coconut oil. One tablespoon of vanilla extract. In this bowl, we're gonna add a cup and 3/4 of flour, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice that we just made, and some baking powder. Let me just see how much. That was baking soda we're gonna be adding, and we're gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So flour, pumpkin spice, and baking soda. Oh, and half a teaspoon of salt. So now that we have added all these ingredients, so the pumpkin spice, salt, baking soda, and flour, we are going to whisk it up. And I will link all these recipes in the description box, so that way if you want to give them a try, you will have access to them.
Seriously?
Yes. And now we're gonna add the flour mixture. So I had oiled the muffin pans, and the muffin pan and the loaf pan are both stoneware from Pampered Chef. I've had them for many years now. So I greased them up or oiled them with coconut oil. So we're going to fill the muffin tins, muffin pan, 3/4 full. We are using a Pampered Chef scoop. It's the medium size, I believe. So now that we filled up our muffin tins, we are going to add 8 ounce. We're gonna make cream cheese icing, and we're going to add it to the muffins. So we're adding that. Then we're adding 1 egg yolk. And then we're gonna add sugar, and it's a 1/4 cup of sugar. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. finished making the icing and now we're adding it to the muffins. Now we're just gonna incorporate the icing in. Hopefully not mix it in, but just incorporate it. So, because we don't want it completely mixed. That's good. Beautiful. Beautiful, yes. And then it's going in the oven at, I think it's 375. Yes, for 18 to 20 minutes. Probably a bit longer because they are stones. So I will now be making the slow cooker apple crisp, and here is the recipe. I will also post the recipe down below. I am adding the oats. Flour. Brown sugar. Teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, some butter, but it needs to be melted. So now that that's all incorporated, I'm going to get my apples ready. I'm going to generously coat the slow cooker with melted butter that I had left over. Going to add some white sugar.
I don't choose this, I have to complete it before I go to school. So
You don't. So now that the apples are mixed, I'm gonna sprinkle the oat topping over it. Now the recipe says to place a large sheet of paper towel over the slow cooker and cover it I want the paper towel to sag down onto the crisp, and then I covered it with the lid, and I'm going to turn it on for 3 hours on low. And then it says that once it's done cooking, remove the lid and paper towel and cook uncovered until the topping is brown and crisp and the fruit is tender. Maybe another hour more. This is the apple bread. This is what it looks like. I think it looks beautiful. Here are my milk. And here are the muffins. I think actually they look beautiful. Can't wait to try them. So the apple bread tasted delicious. A little sweet, but delicious.